What was your we need to leave now moment? Husband, then boyfriend, and I were living in Oakland at the time, and were catching a Sunday evening BART train from the Fruitvale station into the city for a concert. While we were waiting on the platform, noticed two shady-looking dudes scoping us out. One appeared to be signaling to a third guy standing alone a long way down the platform. When the train pulled up, we stepped onto the car directly in front of us and sat down in the front row, immediately beside the two ADA seats that face the doors/open area in the center of the car. Shady Dude and his buddy get onto the same car shortly after us, even though they'd been standing closer to another car. Shady Dude sits down in the ADA seat directly beside me, his knees nearly touching mine on a near-empty train. His buddy sits down in the second row of seats, immediately behind my husband. Already the hairs on the back of my neck are standing up and my cortisol levels are spiking, but try to talk myself down internally and tell myself I'm just being paranoid. Moments later, the third guy I suspected Shady Dude had been signaling to, who'd been standing way down the platform, stepped onto the same car but remained standing, and started looking up and down the car in both directions like he was assessing the other passengers. In a split second of panic, I placed my hand firmly on my husband's knee, turned to him and looked him square in the eye, and said quietly but firmly, "We need to get off this train. Now." Bless his heart to this day, he didn't flinch or question me for even a second. We stood immediately and walked briskly through the train car's doors only a second or two before they shut behind us. So close. If there were any doubts remaining in my mind, they were immediately erased when the Shady Dude instantly sprung out of his seat and came charging toward the closed doors as the train began to pull away, making eye contact with me the whole time, and then proceeded to walk down the center aisle of the train car as it pulled away, keeping pace with us and continuing to lock eyes with me for the next few, eternally long, seconds until the train accelerated down the platform. The train goes into a dark tunnel immediately after leaving the Fruitvale station, which was also a total dead signal zone. I knew in my gut that Shady Dude's hands would have been on me, and his buddy would have had a knife to my husband's throat the moment we entered that tunnel. Only God knows how that would have ended. Shook me to my core. I can still feel the adrenaline surge in my veins just thinking about it, over 10 years later. And I'll always be grateful I married the guy who didn't even blink when my gut instincts took over.